oh, 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 oh.
Just a bit further.
Oh. Dead Island Definitive Edition. Is it better than Dead Island Original Edition? Maybe. Is it fun? Yes, it is. Is it like Dying Light? It looks and feels like it, but it's not Dying Light. Dying Light is Dying Light. I really wanted to play this game. It was on sale on Steam. It could be, maybe there's a few more hours until it ends, but if you don't have it, try and get it. If you have it already and you want to play it in VR, this is the right time. I wanted to try and make a profile for Dead Island, and I kind of worked on that, and then I emailed Ralph from vorpX and told him about it, and he immediately jumped on the challenge and started emailing me with, oh, try this is working. And he really made a profile that works with Dead Island Definitive Edition. So I will show you how to make it work, how to run it. Another thing is the game comes with ridiculous field of view. Everything is touching your nose pretty much. And we want to kind of expand that. We want in VR, as you know, we need as wide field of view as we can. Because when you're in the headset, everything is too claustrophobic. That's not good and that's not enjoyable. So I'll show you a way to broaden your field of view, make it wider, make it larger, and then you feel more comfortable in the headset. I'll show you the easiest way, and let's go in and I'll show you what to do. So first thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you have the Steam version of the game, which is Dead Island Definitive Edition. And as you can see, I have one friend that played it previously. You probably know that logo. But what you need to do is run the game first with no vorpX on. Just run the game. Let it create all the files that it needs to create on the computer. Let it run, close it. Don't do anything else. If you want to play the game with vorpX, you also need to make sure that your resolution is 16:9, which means 1920 by 1080, or if you have higher resolution, as long as it's 16:9, you're good to go. Next, the game starts with some animations and logos, and it's nice because we want to support the developers, but you can run a little bit, it could be a little bit boring and takes longer time to load. So one thing that you can do is once you're in the Steam library on the Dead Island game, right click and go to Properties. This will open up General. Make sure that Use Desktop Game Theater while Stream VR is active is turned off. Another thing is the launch options. Right here, you're gonna have to type in -no logos, and that's exactly what it does. It doesn't load the logos in the beginning, which is really good. That's all you have to do, no logos. Now we're gonna leave this alone for a second. Okay, leave this alone. Next thing you got to do is you can either go right click, go to Manage, and go to Browse Local Files. This will open up a window where the file is located, all the files of the game, the exe file, which is the game, or all the stuff that the game needs to read as you play it. Or if you know exactly where your Steam library is, you just need to go into Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and then you need to look out for the Dead Island. Now it will not say Dead Island, it will say DIDE, which stands for Dead Island Definitive Edition. I also have the Dead Island Riptide. Was it Riptide? Is that what the name is? Never mind. Definitive Edition. I think it is. Double click on that and you get to the same location as going to Manage and Browse to Local Files. So we have this, let's keep with that. To make the field of view wider, go to DI folder. In here, you're gonna see a lot of files that are .pak. This is the main file that you need to worry about, which is data0.pak. Right click on that. Before you do anything, you're gonna need to install a software called 7-zip. 7-zip, I think I'm going to put a link for it. You're gonna get into this website and it's a free download. Don't worry about bugs or viruses or malware. It's kind of like WinZip or WinRAR. It's called 7-zip. Download according to your computer. You probably have 64-bit like I do. Just download it, install it, and that's it. Once you have it installed, maybe you need to restart your computer. Do that, come back to this folder, look for data0.pak, and then all you have to do, this is the easiest way to do it. There's other ways to do it, like unzipping it, changing the files, and then zipping it and changing it to PAK. Don't worry about this for now. You don't need this. I'll show you a better way, easier way. You right click on data0.pak. After installing the 7-zip, you will see in the menu that opens up 7-zip, and if you go with the cursor on top of it, it'll open up more options. Just press on Open Archive and it will open up the 7-zip archive. It does not extract it, it just opens it up for you to see. Then go into data. Now, a few things. If you don't want to see those videos in the beginning, there's like some logos, other than the logos that are not loading, there's some videos of the logos of the devs and all the companies that worked on that. If you don't want to see them anymore, you just go into data folder inside the 7-zip, like I did here. If I go up, you go into data, and then you go into menu, and then you go into movies. Inside movies, you're going to see intro movies.scr. Now, what you will have is, hold on, what you will have is this. This is how it's going to look for you. All you have to do is change the name. So what I do is usually I create an underscore to change the name, so it's not the same name anymore. Go up. By the way, before you do anything, please do what I do. I select the data0.pak, right click, and just do add to data0.rar. What this will do, it will create a backup for this file before you do anything, before you change anything. Then you go 7-zip, you go into menu, movies, you change the name if you want to not have those movies. Now to change the field of view, you stay in data, you go back into data. We were in menu and then movies. You go back into data, and then here look for a folder called skills. Double click on skills and you'll see a lot of files. All you have to do is find default_levels.xml, right click on it and do view, or press F3 like you saw. And then this will give you a bunch of text. What I do is I hit Ctrl+F. If you don't want to do it like that, you can do edit and find. And here I will type FOV, field of view, and it's going down. I could have looked up, but I want to look down because my cursor is somewhere here. I want to scan all this text and look for field of view. Do find next, and it will find this line. Prop n equals camera default FOV, V equals, what you'll see is probably 62.5, which the game uses vertical field of view, and it's different than horizontal field of view. 90 is 120 degrees. So what I used 100 right now, which is a little bit wider. So if you want 120, just do 89, which is exactly what the conversion is, or do 90, or do like I do 100, depending on what is comfortable for you. And that's it. Now you have to do save. It will do it, close it, and it will ask you, it was modified. Do you want to update the archive? You say yes, update. And that's what it does. Exit, it saved the 7-zip, and that's all you have to do. And now, that's it. We can play the game with vorpX. The next thing is vorpX. We have everything set up, the field of view is set up, no animation coming up. Let's put this down. Now open up vorpX. Now when you open up vorpX, you need to go to the configuration, which I have here. You know how you get 3 vorpX icons? Open the configuration one. So you'll have all that menu. You know, the general is Oculus Rift, that's what I'm using. And then if you go to local, try and see if you have Dead Island. So I'm going to type in Dead Island, and I have Dead Island right here. So that's the profile of the game. If you do have it and you want to make sure that you get the latest one, what I would do is I would do reset profile to factory default. And after you do that, go into cloud profiles and look for Dead Island again, and you'll see Dead Island by vorpX. And you can see that it's with the latest version, which is 21.2.1. Do import profile. So you reset the profile on your local drive first, and then you re-import the profile, which will be the default as it could be. And after that, you can basically start the game because you have it all set. So I would do apply and close. It's running. All you have to do is hit play and go into the game, and we'll go now into the game and see how it looks. So we are in Dying Light, the game. So what you're seeing now, this is the Oculus mirror. So what you see is exactly what I see in the headset. And as you can see, there is full head tracking. If I look up, if I look down, if I look to like sideways, everything works. Plus what happens is you can see how wide the field of view is. You can see how far the sofa is from me as the player. I'm just experimenting. So right now the game is set to keyboards and mouse. The thing with this game is that there are 2 options that you can choose from: keyboards and mouse or gamepad. Now if you choose keyboard and mouse, that means that the gamepad will not work, but vorpX has bypass. It bypasses it. The thing is, Ralph made the profile and it should work for you. It should. For me, it didn't work. It doesn't work for me. It happened, the same thing happened with me and with Resident Evil 8 Village. I had to do something to bypass it. Eventually it did work. What happened was, in Village, if I wanted to use the gamepad, the head tracking was not visible, or not available, so I had to compensate with the right stick. Eventually it did work. I had to reinstall some stuff, USB things, Bluetooth things. Don't worry about it right now. It was just a hassle. So if it doesn't work for you, if the profile that vorpX has, that Ralph created for this, especially for this, if it doesn't work, if the gamepad doesn't work, even though you're on keyboard and mouse and they bypass off the profile, use my profile because I've updated it and I've rebound the keys or the buttons according to the game, what the game needs, and I'll show you how I did that. So if I hit delete, it should open up a menu. This is what the vorpX menu is, and you can see we are on full VR mode. I am on Z normal. There is geometry 3D to the game, but as you can see, it's very heavy, and it requires a lot. So if you have a stronger card than I do, which is I have 1070 Ti, which is kind of old. But if you have a stronger one, just maybe lower the options on the game, because right now I'm playing it on the highest, like textures and lighting and all that stuff. If you want to play geometry, try it, give it a shot. I'm playing on Z normal, and what I do is what else did I do? Let's see. If you go into image settings, I tweaked the gamma to be 2. It was on 1, and it's fairly dark, so I kind of wanted it to look exactly like the game looks, and 2 kind of looks very similar to in the headset the way it looks on the screen, and it looks really good. Another thing that I did was in the override, the default profile is partial. If you can see here, there's full. Yours would probably be partial, and then it should work. According to Ralph, it does work for him. What I did was I changed the gamepad mapping and I set it up to work just like the game requires. And that's it. So let's do OK, because I don't want to change anything. And as you can see, if I take the headset, if I take the keys, the gamepad, I can move back and forward, and it shows me all the prompts and everything. So if I go here, hold on, it's kind of difficult to maneuver. But if I go here, F would be X. You're gonna need to kind of test it and see. In fact, let me put the headset on and I'll show you. Let me take this. We're gonna need this. So, as you can see, this is pretty amazing. I'm on Z normal, like I showed you. I am not on geometry 3D. It actually works really well. There's nice bloom, and the bloom might be too strong for you guys, kind of like Dying Light, but there are mods to tweak it, to fix it. I will not cover this in this video, but the field of view is just really nice. Like the size, the scale, the depth of everything is evident, and the audio is kind of freaky. Okay, let's take some stuff. Yeah, let's steal some money from other people, because that's what we know how to do in the game. So F is X. Now A on the key, on the gamepad is jump. Okay. There was one thing that was a little bit confusing, and it's to change weapons. Oh, shut up. Okay. Take it down. Break and break the door. Oh, one more. I never really understood this. Oh, by the way, I also tweaked the speed, the sensitivity of the gamepad. Oh, so down is flashlight, and you can see that where I turn my head, that's where the flashlight goes, which is kind of comfortable. Top is I, so it's in inventory. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to turn the flashlight and going to walk. Like, I can still feel that the sensitivity is probably too high, and it's too sensitive, and I probably can tweak it some more.
Can't hurt to look.
But it's still playable, very playable, and it looks really good. Like, this looks really good. Look at this. All that bloom. I just want to see if it looks the same in game. Yeah, it does. So the gamma really did a good job here. Check over to find the elevator lobby. Okay, I'll get there. I just want to steal some more money, people. Let's get some more money. So this is how the game starts, eh? You're in a hotel room, you have no idea what happened. Well, if you watch the little video in the beginning. Ooh. So I just, right now what I did was I pressed on the right button to kind of take it to edge peak. So I want to see the full version of the video. Ooh. Wow. That's aggressive. That is aggressive. No, go back to full 360. Take it, take it. Ooh. This is, yeah, maybe you should mod it. Ooh, that bloom, but this looks amazing. This looks really good. I love it. So it's very playable. Ralph is a genius, and I really thank Ralph for, you know, being so approachable. And when we have an issue, or when we have a question, or something that we want to do, he immediately helps us out. Like this profile wouldn't have been available if it wasn't for Ralph. You know, I managed to create a profile, and using some techniques and using the dead dying light and tweak it and all that, but this is nice that we have a real profile that is supported by vorpX. I love it. Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm not going to do a gameplay here. I might maybe play this live. Okay, let's trust him.
Get hold of a weapon. Search in the maintenance storage room by the end of the corridor.
Okay.
I would move if I were you. Now.
Okay, so so he said to go fast. That's scary. At the end of the corridor. I want to take as much as I can, as much money as I can. Can I? Nope. I'm not prompted to do anything here, so I need to go back to the corridor. Okay, that's scary, guys. I can hear like screaming and yelling.
Well, what do we got here?
Did I take this? What is this teddy bear? Oh my god. These doors are locked. But there's some money that we can take here. Ooh. And the footsteps come from sorry guy. Oh my god.
It's the infected. Run for the storage room.
Oh.
Just a bit further.
Oh. Holy crap. Okay, I know where I need to go now. This is all taken. Just this.
Something good in here?
Take this.
Run for the storage room.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not looking back. I'm not looking back. I'm not looking back. And wow. Ooh. So now I'm in control again. And that looks really good. Dominic. Anna. Oh, she mumbled something in Russian. Oh my god. Steven. Do I need to remember those names?
Those things came
If I'm going to be prompted, oh, go talk to Steven.
Why won't anyone help him? We can't just let him die out there. He saved your life. You owe him your life.
Do I?
Please. He's the only one protecting us.
Well, give me a weapon then.
Please.
Going out
He's
there?
the
Are you
only one
nuts?
protecting you. You're not gonna
Well,
get the hell out of the way.
I need to help him. He helped me.
You need to find a weapon.
Don't let him
Fine.
die.
Die? There you go.
All right.
Okay, I got a weapon. I can go. They let me go now because I have a weapon.
1, 2,
Two.
fuck it, 3.
Fuck it, 3. Oh. Oh. Oh, that didn't take too long. Okay. There you go. Okay, so now I have kick, which is awesome. But I also have, I think he needs my help.
Oh yeah, bring it to pain, baby.
Oh. It's just pretty brutal, by the way. Nice. Hey. So, the fighting is kind of brutal. It's kind of cool. It's fun. The one thing that I don't really like about this is that some zombies, they have weapons and they use them. They shouldn't, but they do. But yeah, that's it. That's the game. Hope you enjoy this. Hope this helps you. If it doesn't, if you need assistance, don't be afraid to message me either on here on the comments or find me on Twitter. It's at IamVran. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Okay guys, before I go, there was one more thing that I wanted to show you. The way I tweak the bindings, once you hold down the right button 2, it will open up this wheel, and then with the head you turn around, you kind of move your head around, and then you can select the weapon that you want to choose or use. So right now I'm looking towards this hammer or whatever it is, yeah, ordinary hammer, and it will change to hammer. So that's kind of cool. You can throw them by hitting on the left button, button 2 or whatever it's called, LB, and then clicking on the right B, it will throw the hammer. So if there's zombies, they will be hit. Let me show you. Let's see. Let's look for one. They're gonna surprise me soon, I know it, because that's what they do. They surprise us. Where are you? Come up, wherever. I think there are some here. There's got to be. Oh, I can see them. I can see something there. There they are. Ooh. In VR, this is so scary. Okay, so I'm preparing myself to throw this. Is it a rake that I'm using? Hello? Can you see me? Yeah. So it's ready to be... Boom.
Bring in the pain.
Ooh, that broke him. Can keep on taking money and weapon. So that's it guys. So it's, if you hold down this, I can look for a knife now, and it will hold a knife. Let's take this and continue on. So guys, see you in the next video. Bye guys.